This is the only video I'm gonna be able to get out. Cause I'm gonna be gone for some time. Well, not too long, but probably for like a week or two. So, if I don't get any videos out, you guys know why. Yeah. Now, off camera, I did do some work, but not that much. All I did was build this. I think that was during the stream, and then I added some more lamp posts, and then I constructed this. It's like a shop, strip mall. Well, got multiple shops inside. Keep walking around. This street is gonna be like the shopping places, and then over there it's like the smaller houses. Here's apartment buildings, and then eventually we'll get onto government buildings, but for now I think we're fine. Yeah, as you guys can see, there's a lot of concrete and terracotta going to this, so yeah, building this in survival would be no easy task. Just getting all the sand and gravel alone would be like really annoying, I guess. But now you have to get the dyes as well. So white, you have to get bone meal basically. Alright, bro. So it would be really like chaotic trying to get all the dyes. Now I hope with bees in the game that it should be easier. I hope. And yeah, so after we construct these houses, I'm gonna construct like even bigger apartments. So yeah, it'll be pretty cool. Yeah, the game is still kind of buggy because I played mostly on PlayStation Edition, and now Bedrock just got introduced for PlayStation, so that's why it's kind of really wonky how I'm playing right now. Hold on, what? What do you mean? Call me on your phone, not just call me. What? I still don't understand. Well, I still don't understand. Okay, so building's complete. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean, but alright, yeah. First I didn't understand. Now I can do the windows. Oh my gosh, my birds play music in the background. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's really bugging me. Okay, and then you got the windows there. And then it goes in there. And then basically, yeah. I had to mute my mic there for a second. I was about to sneeze. Okay, there we go. Like that. And then we can put another layer. I don't know if you can tell by the theme, but here we're going for like a tropical theme of how the white concrete is. Since that was Carthage, basically. Always going like for a tropical theme. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear the thud in the background if you listen closely. Let's put some lights in this area because I don't feel like using carpet. Carpet is so hectic in creative mode because it's so sensitive material. The carpets get so sensitive and I hate it. But yeah, just streamline time making it longer than the others. So the others that did, they were only like 20 minutes. So I would, you guys try and make stream longer. And why I do sometimes off camera, it's because sometimes it's small things and it's really repetitive and I just don't want it to be boring for you guys. So that's why I do stuff off camera sometimes. Oh, I hate the rain. one thing that I did add was a cistern. I think I already showed you guys that, and of course the conduit. Let's go and get these banners. You can hear the conduit working if you listen carefully. Where is... okay. We just constructed another one of these. Like this. I like the purple and white. Really does add like a lot. Oh, gotta start from right here. It's so boring. That's what I always had to do. So basically just repeat steps over and over again. Ears itchy, which isn't helping. Thank goodness. Go to sleep. Now it should calm the rain. There we go. Hate the rain in this game. Now we need to add these lamp posts. It's really easy, just put on the sides. Lamp. Probably don't need it because these glowstone windows, but hey, nice. For public, the public, so there's nothing wrong with that. Can never help out your public more than ever. Okay, there we go, and then, yeah, we got the lamppost done. So far, this is all we have for the city. Just these 2 stories, this massive 2-story, and then this shopping thing-ish, these massive apartments, and like a shrine, city center, some baths, lined of courts, yeah, block courts, not cheap blocks. All these blocks are expensive. Stone, you got to heat it up, so yeah. Diamond blocks, yeah, just expensive overall. Lanterns, iron, fences require so much wood. Cobblestone, nobody cares. But it's the stone bricks, the concrete, and especially terracotta. Terracotta is so hard to get now. Either I mine it from the mesa or find those clay blocks and like use a silk touch. So yeah. Now we're gonna make this even bigger. Let's make more apartments. What color? Terracotta. Yes, light blue. That's what I will need. White. And then concrete. Wait, why does it show beacon? Oh, it's CON. Really puzzled. Which concrete should I use? Light gray. These apartments are probably gonna be like 2 stories higher. So, I mean, this is another story basically. It's one more story. And then another story tall. So, yeah. Let's get it. Alright, so first let's build the light blue section. Say, do it to right here. Go like this. And there we go, got the blue one marked out. That's where it's gonna be. And now, okay, I have to. These are a little bit bigger than therefore apartments, so yeah. Now it's time to build it. Right here I want the front door. And then I need sandstone. I just wonder if they're ever gonna add in slabs and staircases for concrete. Like when? I'm waiting for that to happen. Doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. Close. Let's go and get the floor. That's one thing I like about the new update to Bedrock is how how fast you can mine stuff and place stuff down. Alright, so size on the 4th block when it goes up its first level. Then it goes up constantly. So that's reassuring. Unlike how I built these, for some reason it keeps like going outward. I don't know where I got that idea. Sandstone. Now I'm just saying, if a storm does come, I feel bad for all the lights because these are all hinged from wood. So it's just gonna slowly mold away at the wood, and then it falls down, then the oil just spills everywhere. So yeah. And the window design for this, it's not horizontal windows, but rather vertical windows. Guys will see what I mean in a bit. Now at this point I'm just gonna, I want it to be like this high. It's a lot. Yeah, and that happens too. How it turns blue sometimes because it's still rendering into textures and whatnot. Yeah, that happens. Okay, something does not look right here at all. Oh my gosh. Alright, you know, we'll stick with it because this is how they look sometimes. So, let's go. Okay, I just feel it has to be a block higher. It does not look right. Just put that there as a placeholder. Oh, frick. Okay, would that look better if it was another block taller? No, still wouldn't. Maybe if we add some windows, maybe it won't look so bad. Question mark. Nice. It's so repetitive. Just keep filling it in. These buildings are gonna be really ugly. But they got even uglier because we put these. And they really have. Okay, screw it. We're removing it. I do not like the look of it. The building looks so weird. I'm just gonna make it like a box. We're gonna do section by section. Let's do the front. Until we get to the top. There we go. Okay, that looks much better. I don't... Why did I even try doing that? It's dumb. I prefer a box like this rather than a box that looks really weird. And with this, it's better. But this, I don't know why, I just can't pull it off. I don't know why. Tons of terracotta. Basically, we mined out entire mesa for this, let's just say that. Which kind of does make sense. We're rebuilding Carthage, which was basically in the desert. So, yeah, kind of does make sense. I think 3 is the most we can get before we had to go up again. Yeah, I'm sorry if I've been quiet. It's just it's such a boring like process. Now we can do the windows. That's what I mean by vertical windows. Of course, the night fell. Oh, I don't like on Clash of Clans. I haven't updated in a while, so I'm probably not able to play it. And I can't update it for some reason. Like, it's really weird. I may have to go through and solve the problem soon, but it's yeah. Yeah, updates. Updates. Actually, no. We don't have to decide. What am I doing? Because there's gonna be another one of these. You guys saw how grueling that was. You saw how boring it was to construct one. And now we gotta do it 2 more times. Why terracotta like gray concrete? Holy crap. Okay. So I mean by vertical windows, and it takes some time. Oh crap. Down like this. Down, and then this. And like this. And it goes like this. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Had to go to air something. Alright. There we go. And then, yeah. Well, I have an idea. It's to cheat the progress too. But alright, let's go and fill in the roof. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take a while. See, it would be way faster if I had a second person being able to construct this. Or you remember when we built that massive city? Or we were building a city and I had a glass dome. That glass dome was like hundreds of blocks, thousands of glass blocks were used. Remember that? And then you built your capital city, like it looked like a Chinese building, with how the arcs, or I can't say the architect. It was exactly like that. I had the fancy, snazzy look to it. Should look pretty cool. I had some garden houses. Oh yeah, we spawned a wither too. Remember that? And it couldn't break through the glass dome because of how we built it. The AI couldn't comprehend for some reason. We had to break it through. Eventually, we had to break the glass dome. But even then, he didn't break that many things. I don't know why. He didn't break that many things. I don't know why. Like, it's really weird. Okay, like this. It's this big. Like this. I forgot what was the name of the city. I forgot what was the name of the city, to be honest. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, but you cannot go down as fast. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. No, we can't go up or down as fast. New Minecraft. I had 2 cities-ish. The big one, then 2 smaller, like, towns. One was like an entertainment place, and the other was like a military bunker with a massive moat just built around it. And there's like holes everywhere from TNT explosions. Then you had your city of a statue, which was pretty cool. Then you also built, I think it was like a massive bath in the air. It was built on a tower. And keep in mind, guys, this was before this PlayStation 3 edition, so there's no concrete. Terracotta was called clay. There was no prismarine or cool water mechanics, no swimming and whatnot. And I was playing this when the quality update basically came out. I mean, it was pretty sick. Oh, we actually got filled in really fast, which surprises me. The middle building is always easier to do. To be honest, I don't know about adding an interior. I mean, yeah, I need to do the floor, but the interior, I don't know if I want to do it, because I don't know, however, instead of wasting space on interior, we could use that to build more of these. Like, to be honest, I want to get like 6 more of these massive, like 3 blocks maybe. Actually, no, 20 more is the goal. 20 more. And then these I want to get like 40 more. That would be the same. That I want to get like 10 going that way, 10 going that way. The massive harbor over there. And this street, like more baths and more like just extra stuff. Oh yeah, I want to create a amphitheater too, in the crypt, and a place where you worship, sacrifice, a temple, and then I don't know if you guys have already seen this, but how I built it, well, but they all just despawn and they loaded. How I built it, it's this, alright. And then after these 3 blocks of dirt, you go into the water. And then there's bedrock, and then there's the void. pretty cool. There we go. So that's how I intend on doing the water. Otherwise, if there was no water, then, well, that would suck a lot. So if I do have to make lakes, then I'm gonna have to, like, work on it really carefully and not fall through the void. That would not be good. Speaking of which, the end was supposed to be the void, or not the void, but the sky blocks. So, yeah, that's why the design is like that. But then they just made a whole new, like, dimension that you can go to. We're almost done. I need to see if there's orange terracotta. And that's the color that we're gonna use next. Besides this like very concrete. Because I see orange. And then like a rusty blue-ish thing color. Oh, what's the terracotta? Okay, let's make the door. Okay, there we go. The sound of, oh, you guys saw it, right? Like, it didn't load for a second, so then it all just exploded in the, look pretty cool. There we go. Now we can get this done. But they got rid of host privileges, which kind of suck. The zero tick farms don't even work, which sucks even more. Because the game is kind of slow. So until the game gets faster, then no zero tick farms. Which kind of sucks. Zero tick farms are life. I made a zero tick bone meal farm. And I fed it watermelon for some reason. Instead of using something more efficient like kelp. Because first I was experimenting with it, and I was growing watermelon, and I was eating a lot, so I decided to make zero tick watermelon farm, and it worked. And then I remembered hoppers going to composters will transfer the stuff as bone meal, so I took the excess watermelon under the chest, and then I hooked a hopper line to it, and then that's how it came about. Now we gotta get the windows. Let's go. Freaking the windows, I tell you. Okay. Let's get a third set of windows, maybe. Anyways. Hold on, which elevation? Okay, so is that like this? There we go. Now we got that, so now we can go over here. And alright, just tell me, how long did it take me to construct one of these? Like how long? If you were timing it, how long did it take me to construct it? These take a while, it's just so repetitive. See, this is why I do stuff off camera sometimes. As I already told you guys. But yeah. này muốn bị bệnh không? Get that like this, like that. Oh yeah, and the horse is still buried under the pyramid. Just so you know. Remember that? How I buried the horse right under it. That was pretty fun. Now, soon though, I probably will do another ancient city of Saradia progress video. So I'm gonna have to reload back to PlayStation Edition and do it. But for now, this is not too shabby. Not too shabby. You can hear the conduit working. And yeah, they changed the textures and it's way different compared to PlayStation. Now, let's actually make this like... Yeah, that should... Now what I'm probably gonna do is off camera construct another one of these sets. Because it's really gigantic how it's like, it's ridiculous. It's really dumb how big these things are. Look at this. Gosh. Over like probably 5 stacks. All this terracotta concrete, all the pickaxes that you're gonna have to go through just to build these. Get all the resources. It's pretty dumb. This is the size of the second apartment. Yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Let's go and build it up. Actually, first, let's get the door. Like this. Actually, let's get the floor done. Alright, I'm just waiting for that massive chunk explosion when it then realizes that it was mined out and then... Oh man, didn't happen. Concrete for the win. Oh my gosh. I just like the look of concrete for some reason. I don't know why. It has that refined look about it. I don't know. So if you want to make these big buildings, I guess, and make it look like smooth and whatnot, you can use concrete quartz. Terracotta has the ancient look to it, I guess. Like the slight inconsistencies. Like that's why I like terracotta. As you can see, it has the inconsistencies. Concrete is like solid, whatever. There's like no mistakes. And for anybody having to construct this, I feel bad. Wow, I'm gonna really feel bad for them. We used to be able to go up faster. Alright. Whatever, this was the thing. I want to see if this works. Yeah, I'm definitely going faster now, which is great. I forgot what are the ingredients you need for a potion of swiftness. I never did like potion brewing. It's not something I'm really interested in. I don't know why. Besides, I did do it one time, but I forgot the ingredients, and then basically what I did from there was I chucked a lot of potions before going into my friend's base one time. So yeah, and then I was basically invincible. Now I am kind of sad. God armor, it's not a thing. I think you would enchant, I think, the individual ingot or diamond, and then I think it would carry over the enchantment. So, yeah. Look how big this space is. Goodness. You can fit so much in here. Like, if you're good and you construct the floors, yeah, you're set for life. Look at this. Just massive buildings of terracotta and concrete. Just want a ton. Heck. I don't know, there's like a weird feeling on my skin. Let's go up. Oh, crap. Wow, how did I do that? Now is time. And then we put glowstone in. Light it up. Voila. Now let's put a roof on, and then all we gotta do is the windows. And we'll be done with this headache. Imagine a survival pro. He's just gonna, each of these, like a redstone bastard, each of these buildings, he could stuff like 5 redstone machines. Or just one big one. Now it's time to get this done. Windows. Oh, frick. Nice. I just imagine just dropping from a great height. Let's get one more. Sight. Oh, frick. We actually get a 5th window. Looks like this one we don't care about placement. So, yeah. Just have that. That's so much easier destroying than this placing. And we can all agree on that. And we're done. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do a flyby. So we stand here. You can just walk. Like this is like got these houses, there's a cistern, and then the baths. Like it's pretty cool. And I guess a shrine to God. And then apartments. Look at these massive towering apartments. Just easily tower over you. Adds all the more fun to it. So we can put both. And there we go. These apartments are now done. Oh my gosh. It's just a long road. Just right down. This city so far. It's not that big, but you know, with time, we'll get it eventually. Now, one thing that I did notice was, besides the coat, there was like these barrack-like places. And I say the Coton's gonna be built like right here. And I saw the barrack-like places like hanging right next to it. So I think that's what I'm gonna build instead. So I forgot what they were made out of. No, why they were made out of stone again. Been streaming for an hour now. Yeah. So far we've gotten those apartments done, that done, that's it. It's not that much. Now, we can get these barracks, I guess, or I think they're actually holding in mercenaries. So, yeah. Where was the closest thing to the type of stone? Yes, this is it. What else would there be? And like a red light roof. There's nothing red. So if I look upstairs, there's nothing really red besides granite or red nether. There's a brick. Let's go for brick. Now there is a walled off section. So I think walled off section here, and then the barracks, and then the Khotan. I don't know what to make the walled off section of. Well, what's the color palette? Mostly concrete. We can make the walls out of concrete. Actually, now it won't look that good. It's raining. Let's look at stone. What type of things do they have for stone? Endstone, red sandstone. Oh, I forgot about red sandstone. And then, what do they have? Infested. We could use sandstone. I said we use just normal stone bricks that we have to construct it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Now, it looks like a wall that you don't go inside of, so I think I'm only gonna make it, like, not that big. Then like this, and then like this. Okay, actually, so right here we enter into the place. Go back like this. And we do this. And then we're gonna construct the Khotan out of white concrete. Why white concrete? I don't know. Let me sleep.
You can only sleep at night.
Wow, and this UI guy just talks. Wow. So we make this like 4 blocks tall. Actually, what's the scale? I don't know. Okay, 4 here. Oh, this is 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. What the frick? 10. They're turned to light gray concrete. Holy crap. Said we only do 1 block layer. Not too shabby, because I don't want the wall to just stick out. Well, actually, it does look like a wall you can stand on, in a way. And the texturing for these stone bricks are not loading in. Oh, what do we make the inside? Smooth cobblestone. Smooth cobblestone. Wow. destroy that. Okay. So I think this wall is gonna have to be, like, say, there's gonna be 4 blocks of space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another layer. That would be the wall. Okay, texturing though. It's showing up as gray concrete, or light gray concrete. Actually, let me spot this, and then we'll be fine. And there we go. Okay, now can we go to sleep and get this rain done? No.
You can only sleep at night. You can only sleep at night.
Wow. Let's get this corner piece done. Now my idea is that the area under the walls, it's just gonna be like extra, there's gonna be like extra space, I guess. Alright guys, so soon I'm probably gonna end the stream here. Once again, the walls. Sandstone, stone. Like the pictures are like, they need to add some more different texturing that you can do. I should add that as an option. Texture sandstone to look like something else instead of the same color. You can change the color of different blocks because stone is only gray. Or to add like more different things for that. Is this TNT effective? Probably not. I think this would just collapse if you were to throw TNT bits. I mean, the stone, probably not the stone, but sandstone, I don't know. This game is basically just stone. Or not stone, but sand. Just densely packed and then marbled together for a design. Okay, now it's nighttime. Here we go. Like this. And voila. And then we lead it over. And then the wall, most likely. This is it. And then we build the curtain. And the curtain is gonna be the star of this place. This is how you're gonna be able to tell if it's Carthage. And there are curtains at other Phoenician cities, but the one at Carthage is pretty cool. Okay, now again, we need to add extra bits here first. So yeah, we got a mega project ahead of us. When the curtain begins, the construction of the curtain begins, that's when it's going on. And right now you see the weird black shadows happening for some reason. I don't know what it is. That, yeah. It's like weird loading problems. Okay, you need one block more, and the other needs one block less. There we go. So this would be this section, and then the massive, like, I don't know how to get the dome shape, like, done correctly. It's gonna be hard. For now, that's good, and then we can just fill this in. This is where it ends, most likely. And then the buildings are constructed, and then the curtain. So, yeah. Cool. And see, I'm getting tired of this. Alright. rebuilding Carthage, basically, as a video. Alright, now, what we can do is fill this in. See, those weird shadows, they're just popping up. It's really weird. It's like the game can't handle the game. Which kind of sounds funny. Now we gotta get some glowstone. Like, there's all this space in the walls. So if we ever need to, we could convert it into troop space. Which doesn't sound too shabby. Since Carthage hired a bunch of mercenaries. Okay, there we go. So what we're gonna do is make this bit out of concrete. Now we got to fill this in, which is gonna be fun. I'm just marking these out ahead of time. So, by the end of the stream, I want to have completed these walls. Alright. And then, yeah. Just complete these walls. And that's gonna be another mega project. After we constructed hundreds of houses and shops and whatnot, then we're gonna have to build walls, which those walls were big. I mean, like 10 blocks thick. And it looks like it was all, like, no living space inside. It was all just pure stone. Like, from here to there, it's gonna be all just stone. This is how thick one layer is gonna be. And they're core layer. There are 3 layers. First 2 more like garrisons-ish. Then the more you go on, like, turns less into a garrison, more into a proper fortress defense. Oh wow. There we go. Tons of glowstone just lining these things. Oh, what the heck? Just glitched. Before that pig returns. There we go. Cannot get through. Ten blocks tall. Yeah, I think the scale's gonna be way too big for me to cope with. I think over here. Now we're stuck. Voila, now we're done with the walls. Woo. Okay. And this all needs to be stone. Oh my gosh. I'm about done with life, bro. This all needs to be stone. It's a smooth stone. Alright, then that's the next project. Well, that's probably for another day. So, that's good. That's good. We got wall done. And then we're gonna destroy the harbor. First, we're gonna turn all the stone to the ground. We got these buildings done. Then apartments or housing, baths, shopping place. So yeah, this is so far what we have for the city of Carthage. So I'm probably gonna end the stream here. So I hope you guys had a good time watching. Probably was kind of boring, but thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and support. So yeah, thanks, and see you next time.